Bitcoin is creating an extremely dangerous bear flag pattern, and on today's video I will be exactly discussing this pattern on Bitcoin, what the price targets are. I will be talking about the CME futures gap which we are currently creating, the next move on Bitcoin, and many more important charts which are telling us something about whether we're going to be going higher or whether Bitcoin is going to be seeing even more boring consolidation. So without any further ado, don't forget to slap that like button back above 800 likes on today's update video. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. And first of all, I want to be pointing out it is currently weekend, and due to the fact that it is currently weekend, we're once again creating another CME futures gap. And just like we had in the last weekends, make sure to take this gap very seriously, because 9 out of the 10 times, and for an approximately 6 times in a row right now, we have filled up the CME gap straight away on the Monday. So I am expecting that Bitcoin is going to be hovering around this price over the course of the end of today, and most likely at the beginning of Monday as well. So 69.3k is the CME futures gap on Bitcoin, and currently what we can basically see is that after Bitcoin saw that significant rejection from the range high in the market, we had a significant dump lower, right? And ever since we created the dump lower, we have been created a new consolidation phase, and Bitcoin is basically bouncing between high and low, and currently is creating a new flag pattern. So we're creating another flag pattern, and basically what we should be looking out for is that whenever we break below this potential support on the lower side, that is the point where we're going to be confirming the break lower. And of course, if we break above the top side of this region, we're most likely going to be seeing a reversal back towards the upside. And if Bitcoin does see a reversal back towards the upside, we create a V-shaped recovery, it is going to be meaning something very strong for the market, and that could also probably confirm that we're going to be seeing the breakout towards the upside happening way sooner than expected. So that is a thing we should be looking out for right now. But of course, on the 12-hour time frame, if we're looking at Bitcoin right now, it wouldn't be surprising me if Bitcoin goes back towards $67,000, because the majority of Bitcoin support is laying around that $67,000 level, right? So if that were to be happening, I won't be surprised. It doesn't necessarily will be bad for Bitcoin, but it is of course that next big level of support that is laying below us. And if we're going to be breaking below that level right there, that is going to be for me the confirmation that we're most likely going to be seeing a bearish continuation. So whenever Bitcoin breaks above the top side of the region, it would confirm a bullish continuation higher. And of course, if it breaks below this very big support level right here, it is going to confirm as a bearish continuation downwards. And honestly, for Bitcoin to go all the way back down to the lower side of the range is definitely always a possibility. So make sure to keep that in your mind. If we break this very important level around $67,000, we could be quite well screwed on the Bitcoin price action. So while everything is happening, we can see that actually on the spot Bitcoin ETF, we're seeing still large inflows. And this is an overall very good thing for the market. And hopefully next week is going to be once again a very good week here. But basically last week we had a record inflow week on the spot Bitcoin ETF. You can see that also the cumulative flows are going absolutely exponential. So as long as there's so much interest from these spot Bitcoin ETF issuers, I believe that Bitcoin is ultimately going to go still higher. And what we're still looking at is just this major consolidation. And I want to be pointing out here is that Bitcoin is only going to be breaking bullish or bearish whenever we break outside of this range right here. You can clearly see we need to be breaking above that previous high in the market if we want to be seeing the continuation higher. And of course, as long as we're not breaking below the range low on this consolidation trend, there's also nothing really to be worrying about. And I mean, yes, if we go down to the lower side of the range, it is literally a 15% drop here. But yeah, I am not too worried if Bitcoin does come back towards this level right here, because then I'm going to be only expanding my long positions. So yeah, I don't really think it's likely to be happening, because if I'm currently looking at Bitcoin, we are like creating a very clear consolidation phase right here. And of course, if we really break this upward sloping support line, maybe then we're going to be going lower. First, I'm expecting another breakout is going to be happening on this consolidation phase right here. And basically, if I'm currently looking at the 3-day time frame on the MACD, we can clearly see that something big is about to be happening right here. Because on the 3-day MACD, we can clearly see that we are currently having a bullish crossover. And historically speaking, every single time once we saw that bullish crossover happening on the 3-day time frame MACD, we have seen Bitcoin surge significantly in value. So yeah, this signal is currently once again getting flashed, and I wouldn't be surprised that we're once again going to see such an exponential push higher. And yeah, really, once the next exponential rally for Bitcoin starts, it's already too late to be anticipating it. And currently we're seeing the clear signals that this next rally for Bitcoin is about to be happening again. And yes, one of the reasons why I did took this trade on Bitcoin is because I thought that we were bottoming and that we are going to be seeing that big reversal. And so far, we've been consolidating sideways for over 100 days right now. And I will be taking profits on my trades once we do hit 73.8k. And after that, I'm going to be looking at a new trading opportunity. I share my trades step by step on the channel. And if you want to be trading yourself, don't forget to check it out in the link description of today's video. Because if you currently want to be trading, you can currently claim a free $200 trade on Bybit. All you need to do is sign up an account using this link below, deposit $100 in your first 7 days, and you can claim that free $200 trade, which is currently available on Bybit. So if you're interested in trading, make sure to check it out right now in the link description of today's video. And if you want to be knowing what my next trade is going to be doing here on the market, don't forget to also subscribe to the channel, because if you're subscribed to the channel, you'll be exactly knowing what I'm going to be doing next on my new trade here. Because yes, I'm looking to open up new $1 million trades whenever this trade is closed. And I believe my trade is going to be getting closed anytime soon, because I do believe a very big extension is about to be happening. And you may be wondering, why are you going to be closing your trade then? Because the funding rates are becoming extremely high. I am in the highest risk per soul already, and that is why it's good for me to take some profits off the table. But it doesn't mean that I'm not expecting Bitcoin is going to be going higher. No, what I will be doing is try to open up a new Bitcoin long position on a retest or whatsoever. And for that, you just need to keep watching the channel, because I'm going to be exactly showing you how I will be doing that. So currently Bitcoin is breaking out of the inverse head and shoulders pattern, and honestly, if we do break above this very critical horizontal resistance level, that is the point where I'm expecting a big breakout is going to be taking place. And as long as we're not breaking above that level, I'm not expecting a big breakout is happening. But keep your eyes wide open on this level right here. If we break above it, that is the confirmation and the point where that next rally for Bitcoin is going to get started. Currently on the daily time frame as well, I think that this consolidation, which we're currently looking at, is looking extremely bullish. We're creating this descending broadening wedge here, where you can clearly see we're creating a downward sloping support line, horizontal resistance, and we're just moments out here before that next breakout is going to take place here. We are consolidating right around the all-time high here. And honestly, it is not going to get any more bullish than this consolidation. So as well, we're going to be looking at history, if that is an indication for you. Usually approximately 10 weeks after the Bitcoin halving, the rally starts to be happening. And currently we're in approximately 8 weeks in. So yeah, we're expecting also that in approximately 1 to 2 weeks, we're going to start to see that next big rally for Bitcoin as well. So everything is lining up together right now here. Bitcoin is consolidating, and of course on the imminent short term, anything can happen. But on the bigger perspective, I still believe we are ultimately going to be going higher for Bitcoin, and we're just looking at these massive consolidation phases. And whenever we break out of this region right here, we're either going to go to $77,000 or we're going to come down to $63,000, but I'm going to keep my eyes wide open on this exact consolidation phase right here. So if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to slap that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.